Shalom Akim. First and foremost, call Allah Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh by Hashem Rakakadash. That's all praises to Yahweh, who the word ignorantly calls God, by Hashem in the name of Yahweh Shah, who the word ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Nobody to the elders and the apostles, a great millstone. Peace and blessings be to all the Akim that are pushing this word in truth and sincerity, man. Shalom. Alright, this is going to be another quick lesson, man. And Lord, when you're edified. Alright, so basically the title of this lesson is going to be when we get changed in the twinkling of an eye, man. Alright, because we all know that the Lord said that flesh and blood shall not enter into the kingdom of Yahweh by Shem Yahshua, man. Alright, so whenever Yahweh Shah comes back on the scene, man, alright, with his army, that's when we're going to be changed in the twinkling of an eye, man. Alright, and we're going to receive that real spiritual power. Alright, and I was originally planning on, or I originally did bring this out at camp on Monday. Alright, but I didn't really feel comfortable with the way I brought it out, so that's why I'm making this lesson right here, man. Alright, and I originally titled it a spiritual power horror movie, man, because that's how it's going to be. Alright, that's how it's going to seem like, man, whenever the Lord returns back to the planet Earth, man. He's going to return like nobody, you know what I'm saying, is expecting him to return, man. He's returning back with so-called UFOs, man. Alright, and he's going to be doing a whole lot of killing, man. That's why it's going to look like a horror movie, right? And he's going to put the spirit on these nations to fight against each other in the war of Armageddon. Right, when you read Revelations, the 18th chapter, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, and then he's going to deliver his elect, man, and give them that real spiritual power, right? Because there are going to be some brothers during the time of Jacob's trouble that receive that spiritual power whenever Yahweh Shema Shah feel like they're fit, or whenever they need it, man. Right, but whenever we get changed in that twinkling of an eye, man, we get those spiritual bodies. Hey, we're gonna have it within us, man, forever. All right, and we're gonna get the power to go around these other nations when we get being back down from those chariots after America's completely destroyed, and we're gonna take over these heathen nations, man, and throw them into slavery. All right, we're gonna be doing a whole lot of killing as well, man. That's why the Lord said that we were gonna have a two-edged sword in our hand when you read in Psalms the 149th chapter. All right, but this isn't gonna take place until Yahweh Shah returns to the planet Earth, man. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get that, man. Matthew 24 and 29. That's where it starts. Matthew 24 and 29, it says, immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. Right? Why is the sun going to be blotted out, man? The sun and the moon. Right? Because Yahweh Shah is coming back in a big, huge-ass chariot, man. A so-called UFO. Right, that's why the sky is gonna be damn near completely blotted out, man. Because not only is he coming back with a big ass UFO, so-called UFO, but he's gonna have the 20 and thousands of angels operating chariots around him, man. All right, then you're gonna have missiles flying over the place. That's what those stars are, man. That's why the heavens are gonna be shaking. All right. Verse 30, it says, and then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other, man. All right, and I always say this, man. The Lord and his angels are coming back to do two things and two things only, man. All right, to gather his elect from the four winds of the earth, right, and to kill and destroy shit, man. All right, that's what the Lord promised, the fowls of the heavens and the beasts of the field, a great feast, all right, whenever he returns, man. All right, because there's going to be a whole lot of killing that he's going to be doing. All right. So now let's go to 1 Corinthians 15 and 50. It says, now this I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot enter into the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, neither doth corruption inherit incorruption. Right? And the reason this flesh can inherit the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahshua is because this flesh is corrupt, man. All right, you sin every damn day, man. Right, you sin every day, you get wicked thoughts, all types of stuff. That's why the Lord is going to change us, man. All right, verse 51, behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed. When are we all going to be changed? All right, in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, right, which is when the missiles are going to be flying around. For the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. All right, and that's going to take place whenever the Lord comes back, man. Right, that last trump, man, that last plague, when those missiles start flying around and you see the chariots up in the sky, hey, that's when the elect, they're going to be getting beamed up, they're going to be changed, hey, within the snap of a finger, man, instantly, man. All right. So now let's go to Isaiah 40. One sec. Isaiah 40, and I start at 29. It says, He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might, He increases strength. Right? And the Lord, the faint, well, this is really going to be during the time of Jacob's trouble, man. All right? The Lord is going to give His men that spiritual power. But like I was saying, man, the ultimate spiritual power is going to be whenever He returns. All right? It says, even the youth shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. But they, right, while everybody else is out here, getting put to death, dying and getting tired and shit like that, this is what the Lord said. Verse 31, but they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not be faint, man. Right? And who are the ones that are waiting upon Yahweh Bashim Shah? Right? The elect, man. The ones that you see out here that are not putting their trust in them damn guns, man. Those are the ones that are waiting on the Lord, man. Right? Because I know the brothers here at Great Millstone, which I'm not in Great Millstone, I'm just a follower. Right? But the followers and the brothers that are in Great Millstone, starting from the head apostles on down to the elders, right? Hey, man, we not putting our trust in no funky ass gun, man. Right? You got people at Sakari, man. They pulling out guns and trying to take matters to their own hands and stuff like that. When the Lord said that, but they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength, man. The Lord, He gonna give us that strength whenever we need it, man. Right? If you lack faith, man, hey, you gonna put your trust in that gun and you gonna utterly fail, man. All right? It says they shall mount up with wings as eagles, right? We're gonna be able to fly, man. Right? You watch that movie Hancock, right? Even Superman and stuff like that. That's where they got this from, man. It says they shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not be faint, right? You're gonna have brothers being able to run at different states and stuff and not even be tired, man. Right? You go to Wisdom of Solomon, the 3rd chapter. Hey, we're gonna be able to run like sparks among the stubble, man. Right? That's where they got the whole concept of the movie Flash from, man. Right? But all this is gonna take place ultimately whenever Yahweh Shah returns back to the planet Earth and deliver us, man, and give us the new spiritual bodies, all right? So now let's go to Psalms 149. All right. Let's see what we're gonna do when we get that power, man. Psalms 149, and I'm gonna start. I'll get straight to the point. All right. I started 5. Or I started 4. It says, "For the Lord taketh pleasure in His people," right? Which are Israelites, right? But ultimately they're elect, because the Lord did say that they of Israel are not of Israel, right? If I'm wording that right, all right. Talking about the Israelites that are not in their right mind, right? Yeah, they're Israelites, but they're not the Israelites for the Most High, man, because they're, corrupt, man. They're just in wickedness, all right? And it says He will beautify the meek with salvation, right? And the meek are the elect, man, the humble ones. It says, "Let the saints," right, which are Israelites, you can go read that in Psalms the 50th chapter, "be joyful and glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of Yahweh Bashim shall be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand," man. All right, two-edged sword is an instrument for destruction, man. Right? What do you do with a two-edged sword? Right? You go around, you slice and dice, chop heads off, chop arms off, limbs, whatever the case may be, man. That's what that sword is going to be used for, man. It's going to be a two-edged sword. It's going to cut both ways, man. All right? To execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people. Did not the Lord just say in Revelations 18:5-6 that we were going to reward Babylon double according to our works, man? Right? You go to Psalms 137. The Lord said that, hey, we're going to be able to get payback on the house of Edom, all right, and all you other nations as well, man, right? Because the Lord said to execute vengeance upon the heathen, right, or any nation outside the nation of Israel. Those are who the heathens are, right? Because they put us into slavery, right? They brutally killed us, raped, robbed, murdered, all of that, man. So we're going to be able to do that back to you, man, but in righteousness, man, right? Willfully so. It says to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with feathers of iron, right? Your kings are talking about your so-called, elite banking families, man. Right? Y'all gonna be the first fruits of slavery in the kingdom of heaven, man. Right? Because y'all gonna escape this nuclear fire. But whenever you get that spiritual power, hey, the Lord said it, Amos 9:9, you shall smite the lintel of the door, man. We're gonna yank that door right off the fucking right off the hinges, man, of your bunker, and we're gonna throw your ass into slavery, right? Some of y'all gonna get killed as well, man. All right. It says to execute upon the judgment written. This honor have all His saints. Praise ye the Lord, man. And we patiently waiting on that, man. All right. And now let's go to Psalms 58 real quick. All right, Psalms 58:10. It says, "The righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance. he shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked, man. Right, and that's what we're gonna be able to do, man. Right, whenever we get that new body, man, we get that power. Hey, we're gonna be able to go around and do a lot of killing, man. Right, that's what we're gonna be able to do. You got the Chinese military or the army or whatever. They got like 100 million people in their army or whatever the case may be. The Lord gonna send about 100 of us over there to take their ass down, man. All right, completely, man. That's when you go to the book of Micah. Let's go to that real quick. Slock it, 1 sec. Damn, where's it at? All right, Micah 4, and let's start at 6. Micah 4 and 6, it says, "In that day, said the Lord, will I assemble." And by the way, this whole chapter is based on whenever Yahushua returns, man. All right, Micah 4 and 6, it says, "In that day, said the Lord, will I assemble her that halted, and I will gather her that is driven out, and her that I have afflicted, and I will make her that halted a remnant, and her that was cast far off a strong nation," right? And us as a nation of Israel, who were cast far off, man. We were dispersed, scattered amongst all heathen nations, man. But the Lord said that when he returns, man, he's going to make us a strong nation. "And the Lord shall reign over them at Mount Zion from henceforth, even forever," all right? And I'm not trying to get off topic, man, but this also proves that those so-called, I'm just going to call them J-ish people over in the land today, they're not the real people, because the Lord said that, "And the Lord shall reign over them at Mount Zion." And the Lord is going to be in the Holy Land whenever the Israelites are set in the real land, or set in the land, all right? Verse 8, it says, "And thou, O tower of the flock, the stronghold of the daughter of Zion, unto thee it shall come, even the first dominion. The kingdom shall come to the daughter of Jerusalem. Now why dost thou cry out aloud? Is there no king in thee? Is thy counselor perished? For pangs have taken thee as a woman in travail." All right? As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and jump to verse 13, get straight to the point. It says, "Arise and thresh, O daughter of Zion." What does the word thresh mean? Go look that up. All right? It means to like utterly beat, you know what I'm saying? To dash, all right? "For I will make thine iron, thine horn iron," right? And you go to the etymology of the word horn, it means rays of light, man. When you go watch the movie The Superman, man, that's a great example, right? We're going to be able to shoot beams of light out of our eyes, man, and melt shit. Right? Or you watch like the movie, or it's like you play like the game Mortal Kombat, the character Kano, he shoots a ray of light out of his eye, man. We're gonna be able to do shit like that. It says, "I will make thy hooves brass, and thou shalt beat in pieces many people, and I will consecrate their grain unto the Lord, and their substance unto the Lord of the whole earth," man. All right, so the Lord, when we get that spiritual power, man, hey, the Lord, he gonna have us, and he gonna allow us to go around and beat people into pieces, man. Right, dashing, tearing shit up, man. Right, so now let's get this in Micah, the 5th chapter. All right, Micah 5 and 7. It says, "And the remnant of Jacob," talking about the elect, "shall be in the midst of many people as they do from the Lord, that the showers upon the grass that teareth not for man, nor waiteth for the sons of men. And the remnant of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles," right? The natural Gentiles, all right? It says, "In the midst of many people as a lion among the beasts of the forest," right? Not only just a lion, but as a young lion among the flocks of sheep, who if he go through, both tread it down and teareth into pieces, and none can deliver, man. Right? A young lion, man, he ready to pounce on any and everything, man. A lion will jump on the elephant's back and start biting the shit out of it, man. Right? Trying to hop on a giraffe, trying to fight a rhino. Hey, man, that's how we're going to be in the midst of these Gentiles, man. And they're going to be compared to as sheep, man. If a young lion at that is in the midst of sheep, man, what you think he going to do to those sheep, man? He going to tear their ass up, man. Right? That's what we're going to do to these Gentiles, the natural Gentiles. It says, "Thine hand shall be lifted up upon thine adversaries, and all thine enemies shall be cut off." All right? But that was pretty much all that I had to bring out, man. All right? The point is that, hey, man, when we get changed into that new body, man, hey, it's a done deal for you heathen nations, man. All right? We're going to go around and, hey, you better hope that you're going into slavery, man, because if not, you're going to get a brutal death, man. Right? And even slavery is going to be brutal for you heathen nations, right? Predominantly, you Edomites, man. You Edomites are going to get it the worst, man. All right? But with that being said, man, that's all I had to bring out. Lord, when y'all was edified, before I close out, I'm gonna say, call Allah Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Kakadash. The abundance of the elders and the apostles, great millstone. Peace and blessings be to all the Akim that are pushing this word and truth in sincerity, man. Shalom and Abba Baba.